Carthage, Africa's great maritime empire and a beacon of civilization, in the heart of the Mediterranean, along the coast of present-day Tunisia, there once stood one of Africa's greatest civilizations, Carthage. Founded around 814 BC by Phoenician settlers from the Levant, Carthage began as a trading outpost and gradually grew into a powerful maritime empire. Its influence spread across seas and lands, shaping the Mediterranean world for centuries. For too long, its story has been overshadowed by the narratives of its rivals. Yet Carthage was not merely a footnote in Roman history. It was a central pillar of ancient African achievement, representing sophistication, ingenuity, and resilience. Carthage became a major center of commerce and innovation. It controlled much of the western and central Mediterranean, establishing trade networks that reached from West Africa to Iberia, and from Sicily to the Levant. Carthaginian merchants traded in gold from Africa, silver from Iberia, fine textiles, glassware, and exotic goods from across the known world. At its height, Carthage was a bustling metropolis. It had a protected double harbor, large warehouses, and shipyards capable of building fleets that combined technical mastery with bold navigation. Carthage's naval engineering allowed it to dominate maritime trade routes for centuries, making it one of the most powerful economic centers of its time. Beneath its commercial success lay a well-structured society. Carthage had a sophisticated political system that included an assembly of citizens, a senate of elders, and elected Suffetes, or chief magistrates. Laws regulated trade, property, and diplomacy. This governance was orderly and complex, comparable to the political institutions of Greece and Rome. The Carthaginians were also skilled urban planners. Their streets, markets, aqueducts, and defensive walls reflected deliberate design and advanced engineering. Their cities were built with purpose, demonstrating a high level of organization and civic planning. Carthage's culture blended its Punic heritage with the African environment in which it developed. Its art displayed intricate craftsmanship in jewelry, pottery, and sculpture, combining Mediterranean style with African symbolism. Temples and sanctuaries honored deities such as Baal-Haman and Tanit, reflecting a spiritual worldview connected to nature, fertility, and cosmic order. Through religion, festivals, and public life, Carthage built a shared identity that united citizens, allies, and subjects across its territories. The Carthaginian military was known for discipline, strategy, and adaptation. Its armies often included diverse groups such as Numidians, Iberians, and Libyans, united under strong leadership. Among Carthage's commanders, Hannibal Barca remains the most famous. During the Second Punic War, Hannibal led his forces, including war elephants, across the Alps. He achieved remarkable victories at Trebia, Trasimene, and Cannae, demonstrating strategic brilliance and proving that African leadership could challenge even the power of Rome. The Punic Wars tested Carthage's endurance. Rome's expansion eventually led to the city's destruction in 146 BC. However, Roman conquest did not erase the Carthaginian spirit. Rome rebuilt the city, and for centuries afterward Carthage remained an important center of learning, trade, and administration. Much of Carthage's written history was lost, either destroyed or preserved through the accounts of its enemies. Yet archaeology and surviving records reveal a society of remarkable sophistication and depth. Carthage was not an outpost of another civilization. It was an African-born empire that engaged with the world on its own terms. In its ports and marketplaces, Africa was not a passive receiver of civilization. It was a creator, a driver, and a leader. For modern Africa, Carthage remains more than history. It is a reference point and a reminder that the continent's legacy includes empires that mastered trade, governance, art, technology, and warfare at the highest levels. It calls on us to reclaim and celebrate Africa's place in the narrative of world civilization. Carthage was more than a city. It was a vision of an Africa connected to the world, prosperous, inventive, and proud. Today, its ruins continue to speak to those who walk among them, reminding us that Africa has always been great and has always shaped history.